day. Okay, so and then apart from painting, do you like music or reading, sports, or something else?
Oh, I do read. I like readings.
You like reading and you like reading and painting. So these are your favorite hobbies. Is it like this?
Yes,
Okay.
yes, these are my favorite.
So the next one is, what is something fun you did recently? Like the fun things that you did recently.
I don't know. Probably just reading.
Just painting. So
This
that is
is all
that.
I do.
That's all you're doing. So you can say like that, like the fun things that I did recently was painting, like this. So the next one is, uh, how many how many paintings did you draw? Like how many pictures did you draw?
I
Is
don't
it a lot?
remember very lot, very lot.
A lot of the pictures. Okay, so let's move on to the fun part. And okay, so for this time, so we will go to the second one. So have you ever played true or false? Like true or dare? No, I mean not true or dare. It's been true false one. Huh? Have you ever played true false game? True line game. So the first thing is, so you were told, so this is the icebreaker game, no? So the first we mostly place in the introductions in our self introduction to know each other, to know more about each other. So the thing is, you have to talk about. So you will talk about the three things, no? The truth, two truths and one lies. So can you do like this? And I will guess which one is the true and so actually like it is a fun game to play with other students, but right now we are one by one class, so we don't have other students, so we will just do it by with each other, no? Okay, so at first like you tell me the two truths and one lies. You will miss it. You won't tell me which one is true or which one is lie. Can you do that?
Yes.
Okay, sure.
Okay. Two truths and one lie. First one is first one
Yes.
is I use font a lot. Second one is my hair's are fake. That one is I like blue.
Like blue. Okay, I think like my hair is fake. That is lie, right? And the rest are true. Is it
Yes,
correct? Yeah.
yes.
Okay. So for next one, can you tell the true and lie about the family? So that's that then how then I can guess which one is lie or which one is true. Like this. For example, I have two sisters, one brother, like this.
Our first one is my mother has 9 siblings. Second one is my mother has 6 siblings.
And then the third one is
That one is my mom is the only child.
where's the only times? I think third one is lie. Is it correct? The third one is lie.
Oh, I forget. I accidentally said too light.
So two lines, the one lie only. Okay, so I will guess another lie. is first one is another line. Is it correct?
Yes.
Okay, how did I get correct? That is strange. And okay, so next one is ကျွန်တော် course ကဒီကျွန်တော်တော့မဲ့ course ကဥစ္စာကိုအရင်ဆုံးရှင်းပြမယ်ပေါ့နော်ကျွန်တော်ဒီကနေ screen share လို့ရလားတစ်ချက်ကြည့်လောက်မယ်မရလို့ရှင်တော့ဒီကနေ view okay so ဒီ screen share လို့မရဘူးပေါ့နော်ကျွန်တော် whiteboard ကနေပဲချက်ပြောပြအောင် so ကျွန်တော်ဒီနေ့ဒီပေါ့နော်ကျွန်တော်တော့ main course ကကြတော့ speaking နဲ့ listening ကိုဒီတော့မယ်ပေါ့နော်speaking နဲ့ listening ကို practice လုပ်မယ်ပြီးတော့လို့ရှိရင်အခုဒီနှင်းဦးအိမ်ကကြတော့ဒီ grammars ကို focus လုပ်ချင်တာဆိုတော့ grammar အပိုင်းကိုလည်းခြေသွားပြီမယ်ပေါ့နော် grammar ကကြတော့ဘယ်အထိမရလဲဒီမှာ grade 12ဆိုလို့ရှိရင်ကျွန်တော် active passive တွေလောက်ထိကိုကျွမ်းကျွမ်းကျင်ကျင်ရမယ်ထင်ပါရလားမသိ
အမှန်ပြောမယ်ဆိုရင်grade 12မဟုတ်နည်းကျောင်းကပြီးတာ2နှစ်3နှစ်လောက်တော့ရှိတယ်ဒီနေ့စာရက်ပြန်ပြီ
ဩပြီးတာကြပြီလား
that okay
grade 10ပေါ့ grade 10ကို 2 years after
G တွေကိုပြီးတာဆို
or
နည်း
GED
ကြာ
တော့ okay not government okay so GED မှာဆိုရင် grammar ကိုမှတ်မိရဲ့ grammar ဘာတွေရှိလဲ
G က basic grammar တွေပဲဆိုအဲ့လိုနဲ့ sentence structure ရဲ့ပြီးတော့တခြားအဲ့လို basic ဟာလောက်ပဲ
sentence structure basic grammar conditional sentence တွေပါရောသင်ဘူးလားမသိဘူး if တို့ပါတော့ first condition
if
second condition yes
အဲ့ရတဲ့
သင်ဘူးလေ and active passive is it also finished
active passive ကျောင်းလုံးကတင်ဘူးအစိုးရကျောင်းလုံး
or active passive used to or used to be used to get used to said grammar go for grammars which do you want to study from the basic or like from intermediate level which ones do you prefer moreချက် basic ကနေပြန်သွားပြမလား grammar ကို intermediate ကနေမပြန်စတင်လားဆိုရင်တစ်ချက်ကိုပြောထားတာ grammar နဲ့မပြောထားဘူးပေါ့နော် group ထဲမှာပြောထားတာကြာ listening နဲ့ speaking ကို main target သွားခြင်းတယ်သွားခြင်းတယ်လို့ပြောထားတာဆိုတော့လေ
ဟုတ်ဒီမှာတော့ဟိုပါပဲ listening and speaking ကိုပဲအဲ့လို main သွားဖို့ပဲလုပ်ထားတယ်
yeah okay so အဲ့ဆို cherry grammar ကဟိုဂျားထဲမှာအဲ့လိုမျိုးလိုရဲ့အချိန်ဒီပါရဲ့အချိန်မှာပဲပြောလိုက်တော့မနော် okay
ဟုတ်ကဲ့ကျေးဇူးပါ
okay so ကျွန်တော်တို့အဓိကဒီ course ကကြတော့listening and speaking တွေကိုအဓိကသွားမယ်ပေါ့နော်ကျွန်တော် course overview မှာဆိုရင်အရင်ဆုံးဒီနေ့တက်သွားမှာကြတော့ active speaking ထက် active listening ကိုအရင်သွားမယ်ပေါ့နော် speaking မပြောခင်မှာ listening ကိုဘယ်လောက်နားလဲလဲဆိုတာကို practice လုပ်မယ်ပေါ့နော်အရင်ဆုံးဒီတစ်ပတ်အတွင်းမှာကြတော့ speaking listening ကိုအရင်သွားမယ်ပြီးတော့လို့ရှိရင်ကျွန်တော် speaking ကကြတော့ကိုပြောနိုင်သလားlike ပြောကြည့်မယ်ပေါ့နော်အဓိက grammar တွေ speaking မှာမှားနိုင်တာ grammar ပဲရှိတယ်ပေါ့ grammar ကိုသတိထားပြီးတော့အရင်လည်းသတိထားကြရမှာပေါ့အရင် grammar ကိုသတိထားလို့ရှိရင် fluency ကနေပါ right အဲ့တော့ကိုအတက်နိုင်ဆုံးမမှားအောင်သတိထားမမှားအောင်ထားပြီးပြောကြည့်မယ်ဒါပေမဲ့မှားသွားလဲကိစ္စမရှိဘူးပေါ့နော်ဒီ fluency ကိုအမြင် speaking ကိုပြောအမှားပါမှာမကြောက်ဘဲနဲ့ပြောနိုင်လို့ပဲဒီပဲand okay so the next one is ကျွန်တော်အရင်ဆုံးပေါ့နော်အဲ့တော့ listening အတွက်ကိုအရင်သွားမယ်ပြီးတော့မှဒီ speaking အတွက်ကိုသွားမယ်ပေါ့နော်ဒီနေ့ကတော့ listening or speaking ကိုနှစ်ခုလုံးသွားမယ်အဲ့တော့ the first one ကကြတော့ we will discuss about how speaking and listening skills apply in real life so we will have a topic to discuss is like how speaking and listening skills are important in the real life how do you think about it
Speaking and listening is the way to communicate with people. So this is very important, and you have to learn English, which is considered as an international language, because if you want to study about or work in other countries, you have to be you you have to understand what they are talking. So that is why speaking and listening is important.
Yeah, that's one listening. There's a more for especially to communicate with people. So for the communications, speaking and listening is very important. So if you don't understand what they are saying, then you can communicate with other people, especially for the peoples from the foreign countries. And also, like if you cannot speak, then you cannot talk about the things that you want to talk. So that is really important for the communications. And okay, so if you could set your personal goals for the speaking and listening, so which could be your goal for the speaking and listenings?
My goal is to go study both, so I have to improve my speaking and English to understand at what my so I can learn in other countries and study. I can study in other countries and understand what teachers is teaching. So that is why.
Yeah, okay. So your personal goal for the speaking and listening is to understand what the teachers are teaching, what the teachers are teaching you when you attend when you study abroad. Is it like this?
Yes.
And also, like, do you have any goals for applying scholarship or anything? So,
I have a goal for to applying a scholarship, but I haven't do it yet because I don't have have I don't have enough document to apply that.
it's okay. Uh, so you don't have any enough document to apply scholarship yet. So that's why, like, you think it's a little bit challenging for you to apply a scholarship right now. Okay, so let's go back to the listening and speaking. So if you want to improve listening skills, if you want to improve your listening skills, which things would you need to improve your listening skill? How do you think about it?
I think I have to practice again and again to improve in listening.
Okay, so how would you practice for the listening skill? Which study equipments would you need to improve your listening skills?
If I always touch English and listen what other people listen English conversations in YouTube or something like that.
Okay. So you need to so you think like you need to listen the other people's conversations, especially the native speakers, so that with in that way you can improve your listening skill. Is it like this?
Yes, sure.
Okay. So the next one is so let's move on to speaking. So if you want to improve your speaking skills, which things would you need to improve first?
For me,
Yes.
for me is confidence, because I don't know why I suddenly lose confidence to speak English. Actually, I used to speak English a lot. Now I barely to speak, and
So
it's
maybe yes. Okay, maybe because you didn't communicate in English in this day. Is it because of that?
yes. I haven't speak English is like 1 or 2 years.
1 or 2
So
years. Or you might had friends from your previous school, from your high school. Do you talk with them in English or in Burmese?
in Burmese.
In Burmese, okay. Maybe you can talk with you can speak in English with your friends so that you can in that way you can practice more in your daily life. Yeah. And also like if you don't have any friend so person to communicate in English, then you can you can listen to video files conversation more often, and then uh you can practice by sharing, like you mean sharing, sharing.
Yes, I do.
Yeah, so with that way you can improve your speaking skill again. So because like it's not the first time for you to speak in English, right? You always you so you spoke in English before, just you didn't practice in these days, so it won't be that hard for you. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, so before that, uh, if I give you a topic name, uh, can you discuss about it, or would you want to do a little bit less challenging? Would you want me to give a little bit less challenging speaking practice?
Yes, that's okay.
That's okay. Okay. So before I give to the topic talk, I will just give you a picture. So can you describe the picture by using your own words? Can you do that?
Yes.
Sure. So let's start. So have you ever have you ever taken like any 4 ski exam?
I haven't.
You haven't yet. Okay. Okay, so this one is can you see the picture?
Yes.
Yeah. Is it small?
No, I can see it clearly.
Okay, sure. So for the first one, what food would you like to eat at this party? Yes. Okay, before going to the last talk, can you tell me what do you see in the pictures? What are they doing, and what are they wearing, and what will happen next? Like this.
I think they are having parties,
Yes.
a birthday party because they have a cake. And I saw the kids are playing around and the party is getting messy and cake gonna fall. And I saw that grandson is playing and his father ran to him to try to start and also the grandpa's freaking out and to get his grandson I saw that a glasses. Oh,
The glasses.
I see.
Yes.
I saw the glasses man holding the ice cream, and the man in the blue suit is holding the presents, and I saw the two kids enter the tables, and
Yes.
this seems like they are the problematics.
Yes. They're making the problems. They're making the troubles.
Is they're making the travels, and I saw it as yellowed little point is getting advice from older man. The other one, others are having conversations and have their ties, and but two old men in blue dress are worried about something. But I don't know what are they worried about.
Hmm.
That's it.
Yeah, maybe they're looking at the man wearing hat, right? With a scarf and wearing the green coat. Okay,
Yeah,
you can keep going. Yes.
yeah, maybe they think the guys will think that man is creepy old man.
Yes.
This is all I saw.
Yeah, this is all you saw. And what about the what about the old man wearing the glasses who is walking who is on the stairs? What will happen to him?
Uh, looks like he's having a head attack while going to an extra.
Yes. Okay. So he's seems like he is having having some troubles. Like maybe he gonna fall down. He gonna slip down from the stairs if he falls if he fell down. Okay. So the next one is like what about the two blinds? Like the two blinds on the two blinds on the upstairs. What are they doing?
Is I think is sent and brothers and son is played around and father is venturing to tell to stop.
Yes. Okay. Yeah, so that's great. Thank you. So the next one is let's talk. What food would you like to eat at this party?
I would like to eat cake because cake is my favorite dessert.
Cake is your favorite dessert. Mm. So, okay, so what kind of cake do you prefer more? Like the cake with too many creams or the chocolate cake, the cheesecake? Which cakes do you prefer the most?
Chocolate cake because I love chocolate flavor.
So you like chocolate flavors. Okay, so the next one is why do you think the girls with blonde hair is crying? What is the girl with blonde hair? What is it? Mhm. Oh, okay, this girl. So why do you think the girl with blonde hair is crying?
I think the boys are choosing her. Those boys enter the tables. Teasing her, so she's crying.
Yeah, so those ones and the tables tease her so that she is crying. Okay, so when you're thirsty, what would you like to drink?
I saw that they have orange juice, lemon juice, and water. I would like to take lemon one.
Lemon juice. You like to take lemon juice. Or so imagine like you are in that party, like at which place would you be? in that party?
I'm going to take a place in the corner.
Yes, the corner, and you will sit there with the food.
Yeah.
Okay. So the last one is, what is the best present you have had at a birthday present?
Many.
Many. It's the best of all, actually. Okay, so the next one is, have you ever have you ever talked about the storytelling? Storytelling.
No, I haven't.
You haven't yet. Okay. So this one is actually a storytelling. Or storytelling demonstration. You can use the words like first, next, and then finally, after that, before we go, before အဲ့စလုံးတွေကိုထည့်ပြီးတော့သုံးပြရပါတော့။ and ဒီပဲပြောရတဲ့ after that, next, so meanwhile, so like this ပေါ့နော်။အဲ့စလုံးတွေရောသိလားမသိဘူး။
Okay.
story
သိပါ
သိရနော်။ so storytelling မှာသုံးတဲ့စလုံးတွေသိ။ Okay, so if you know these words, can you tell me this story, like as you think, as you could imagine? Can you tell me about these so can you tell me these 5 pictures, sorry, these 8 pictures with the storytellings?
The first picture is this when a woman who is going to the park in the holidays. And the boy is filming the views and the girl is just watching the view and just watching the views. And second one is, and then they go to somewhere. The boy is holding the mat and looking for the directions, and then they took, and then they get in the tour bus, and the tour guide is explaining the place, and then they have to took the money from their bank account to buy a presents from the vacations. And she came back home and she gave email to the boy to meet them at 7 o'clock at the restaurant. Before they go to the dinner, the man go to the car rent, and he rented the car to go to the restaurant.
Okay. Okay, so the last one is, he was
Renting the car.
yeah, so he was renting the car. Okay. He was at the car rent and renting the car. He was signing the papers to rent the car. Okay, so ကျတို့ဒီတစ်ခေါက်တက်လို့ရှိရင် so we will go to the listening ဟိုတော့မယ်ပေါ့နော် before we go to the listening, can you tell me like what kind of topics do you enjoy? What kind of topics do you enjoy? to discuss, like stories, news, conversations, or travels, or anything else?
I think travel.
Travel. So you like to travel?
Yes, I do.
Have you ever traveled? Uh, have you sort of, can you tell me, your favorite trip to somewhere?
My favorite trip is going to the beach.
Going to the beach?
Yes, because I like to swim and I I really like to go to the beach when the weather is really good because it's not that good when the weather is so hot. But most people go to the beach at the summer, but summer is not going to the beach in the summer is not my type.
It's not your type. So you like to go to this beach at winter or raining season? In the winter or at raining season? Or so do you like to go with your friends or with your family?
With my family because it doesn't cost a lot because my family will pay the everything.
Yeah, of course. So if you travel with your family, then it will be like FOC, like free of cost. Don't need to give for anything. You will get everything by free. Okay, can you see this one? So ချက် B1 English ကို choose ပေးထားတယ်နော် so နှင်းဝင်ရဲ့ဒီ listening ဒီ English level ကကြတော့ intermediate ဆိုချက် B1 နဲ့အကယ်၍အရင်ဆုံးလုပ်ပေးထားပါတော့အကယ်၍ like if you don't understand anything you can tell me to pause the video. Can you do that? Okay.
I work as a guide for a company that organizes rainforest holidays here in Costa Rica. I've lived in this country for 3 years, and I love it. I've worked in 2 other Central American countries, and I had a great time in both places, but this country is really special. It's not it's not an easy job. You have to deal with some very difficult people, and most of our guests have never been in a rainforest before. But they always say it's the best experience they've ever had. Of course, I've also had to put up with some idiots. For example, last month, 2 guys set off on their own without telling